Howdy, Wranglers! Let's get started on today's math lesson. And our question for today's lesson is, how do I identify and compare three-dimensional shapes? And what are 3D shapes? 3D shapes are solid. So specifically, we are going to talk about cylinders and cones. All right, but first things first, we need to write our name. Write your name at the top, write your name. Write your name at the top, write your name. Write your name at the top, write your name at the top. Write your name at the top, write your name. Kind of started laughing because look at my R. Looks like a V. All right. Okay, friends, so today, like I said, we're going to talk about cylinders and cones, and the first one here is a cylinder. Now, cylinder is round with a flat top or flat bottom. So I want you to go on a little scavenger hunt, but it's going to be a fast one. So even if you can't find anything in the time frame that I said, that's okay. Just come back. Ready? I want you to go look for something that's a cylinder shape in your house. I'm going to give you a clue. Sometimes you can find them in your pantry. Okay? All right, ready? On your mark, get set, go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, come back. And even if you didn't find anything, that's okay because we're all going to draw something together. So in my house, I went to the pantry and found a can. So I'm just going to draw a picture of a can. So I draw a circle on the top and a circle on the bottom. And then I just connect it with two lines like this. Boom! Look at that. We just drew a 3D shape. And remember, if this is your first time drawing, it's okay. It just has to look cylinder-ish. All right, so our next shape that we have to go search for, and I'm telling you, this one's going to be a challenge in my house. I'm trying to think right now. Are you thinking where you can find this shape? It's a cone. All right, are you ready? Go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, come on back. All right. You know, I didn't really find anything in my house with a cone, but that's okay because I'm just going to draw something I know is cone shape. And I know that an ice cream cone can be cone shape or a party hat. But I'm going to start off with a circle down at the bottom, right? Because that's like the bottom of the cone. Then we're going to draw a point, right? Like we're writing the letter A. Ooh. Boom. Now this could be an ice cream cone. It could be a party hat. I guess if it's that way, it's a party hat. Let's try drawing it with the circle on top. Draw your circle. All right, and then this time point it down like this. Oh, yeah. Look, now that looks like an ice cream cone. Ice cream. Oh, look, there's an ice cream cone over here. Oh, Mrs. Perea didn't even notice that. Yeah, my favorite ice cream, probably Baskin-Robbins strawberry cheesecake. Yummy. Or just plain strawberry. All right, let's go to the next page. On this page, we're still trying to look for objects that are cylinders and cones. So number 1 and 2 have been done for us. So number 1, here was a model of a cylinder. We had to choose between which one of these was a cylinder. And it was the battery. Ooh, that's a good one. Okay, and then we look at our model of a cone and which one of these is a cone. Right, the cone here, which I'm going to guess is maybe an ice cream cone. I can't really tell in the picture. Maybe you can see it better. All right, let's look at number 3. Number 3 is a cylinder. Which one of these is a cylinder? And I want you to circle it. See if you figure it out. Think about that a cylinder is round on the sides and flat on the top and bottom. Did you find it? Yeah, it's the can. Sometimes cans are tall and sometimes they're short, like this can here. All right, number 4. Number 4 is a cone. Which one of these shapes is a cone? Let's look at the cone. It has a circular top or bottom and a point on the top or bottom. Which one of these shapes has those characteristics? That's right, the party hat. This party hat reminds me of Elmer the elephant. That's a good story. Maybe I could get Miss Willie to read us that story. Wouldn't that be fun? Okay, let's turn the page. Number 5. Number 5 is a cone. Which one of these is a cone? Think about the characteristics of a cone. Number 6 is a cylinder. Find the cylinder. Number 7 is a cone. Find the cone. And number 8 is a cylinder. Which one of these is a cylinder? All right, I also want you to take a look, because even though this is talking about three-dimensional shapes, I was just taking notice of the numbers here, and looking at the shapes, and I'm going to see if you can figure out what it was. I'm going to say them. Cone, cylinder, cone, cylinder. What do you notice? Yeah, it's a pattern. And what kind of pattern is it? An A-B pattern, right? So what would come next? Let's try it. Cone, cylinder, cone, cylinder. What would come next? Cone. That was just a little added bonus on that one. All right, turn the page. Ooh, coloring page here. Let's see. Point to the broken pieces of crayons. Name the shape of each piece. Identify each shape by coloring the cones blue and the cylinders red. Okay, so it looks like what they did here was take some brand new crayons and break them all up. How do you like that? All right, so we're going to need blue and red. So if it's a cone, we color it blue. So this one looks like a cone. So I'm going to color it blue. I'm going to do my best. All the cones, which would be the tips of the crayon, right? Go ahead and do that. And you can color the rest of the cones, okay? But then I'm going to color a cylinder. The cylinder looks like a tube, right? So they want us to color the cylinders red. All right. Now I want you to color the rest of the cylinders red and the rest of the cones blue. All right, you may not be finished with that page of the coloring because some of you like to take your time, and I totally understand. But for right now, we're going to turn the page and then you can come back and finish coloring this page. Sound good? All right, turn the page. All right, now we're going to remember that, as always, when we see this up here, we need to write our name. Write your name at the top, write your name. Write your name at the top, write your name. Write your name at the top. Write your name at the top. Write your name at the top, write your name. All right, so these next 2 pages will be the last ones for today, and we're going to be working on them a little more independently, but I will give you the instruction. All right, so number 1 was done for us, and you had to find the cylinder. Number 2, find the cone and circle it. Number 3, find the cylinder and circle it. And number 4, find the cone and circle it. I know what you're thinking. I see it too. There's a pattern. Do you see it? It's another A-B pattern. See if you can find it. Let's turn to the page. All right, number 5 wants us to find a cone. Find the cone and circle it. Number 6, find the cylinder and circle it. For the last part of today's lesson, we just have to draw a cylinder and a cone. Now, do you remember how I told you? Think about what we need for the characteristics for a cylinder, right? So we need to draw 2 circles and 2 lines for our cylinder. Okay, so you're going to do that by yourself over here on number 7. And then number 8, you have to draw a cone. So you need 1 circle and 2 lines that come to a point. So try that on your own. Remember, it doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be ish. Good job, Wranglers!